Charge around her.
What?
What the fuck are you guys doing, man? What's this guy? This guy ain't a good fucking.
What are you doing? You're like
he's not a good face, man. Yeah, I'm recording you, man. This is a public. This is. I don't need to tell you shit.
I was just asking.
I don't work for the government.
Thank you for telling me.
I'm a goddamn American. So check it out. This guy right here, man. This guy right here.
Totally.
He's passing the buck on you. You know what I'm saying?
Passing the buck.
You guys are out here. It's noble. I get what you're doing, right? I respect that.
I don't know. I haven't talked to you, but thank you.
You're out here trying to save the planet, right?
Well, I mean, in some form, yeah.
Okay, well, here's the deal. Hey, Tattletale, why don't you come be a part of the conversation so I can get the, you know, the cross reference on if I'm. I'm being civil.
Yeah, I understand. You
I
are.
would have mollywopped the
being
shit
like
out of him earlier if I wanted to.
It's kind of intelligent.
This is more. This is more for humor for myself and my posse. You know what I mean?
Okay. Thank you.
Posse.
Thank you for yeah.
But trip out. This cat right here, man. I come over here. I'm a pretty cocky motherfucker, but I swear, all I did, I came over here. I seen a dude over here chilling. I thought I'm a people person, man. I like to experience other people's experiences, even if it's vicariously.
Fair enough. Sure.
I've traveled the world. I've been around the world, and I ain't seen no place like Everett. So,
okay.
I walk up this cat, and I see the sign, you know, and I say, "Hey, what? You don't like seashells?" I know you, man. Not know you, but I can get a vibe that you'd probably be like, "Oh, this fucking guy." You're probably gonna talk shit, but I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt.
Everybody, tries.
So this clown over here, man, he starts getting. He tells me, "Man, shut up, get out of here, dude. I don't have time for that." And I'm like, "Whoa, motherfucker, who do you think you're talking to, dog? What are you? You're in private property. I'm in private property. We're Americans. What's private about this property? We have a right to be wherever we want to be, as long as it ain't my wife." Or in my house when I didn't invite you.
We're sharing public space.
I mean, not even fucking, even if it is private.
Yeah, that's great.
What's happening with it? I could be here, you can be here, I get that.
Okay.
But this guy, man, he is not a voice for the movement because, I told him this, simply. There was a lot of other shit I said because he was fucking, flailing. But my point is, if he's coming here to do this, I just said, hey,
there
man.
might have been more happening than you're aware of.
I don't give a shit because, dude, I got a lot going on in my life. I didn't come over here with an attitude. So I say to the gentleman, I said, dude, who are you talking to like that? I just came over here and said, hold up, bro, you had your time. I said, I just came over here and said, hey, what, you don't like seashells? I didn't say nothing about shell. Fuck the oil companies.
Whatever, right. It wasn't
you know what I mean?
That, right.
But obviously, you're saying fuck them with all these cars. And that's kind of the point I made to him. I said, so hold on, dude, you're a fucking hypocrite. You're over here telling me to fuck off when I could be the next fucking face of your movement. Maybe I am part of your movement. Maybe I'm sitting out here to make sure and G-check every single one of you guys, make sure you're doing your job properly with a smile. Because I tell you what, when the police rolled up shortly after, I looked at him Yeah, what? What is he going to do? Get mad at me for fucking probably saying what he wants to say? Sure. And I guarantee you, everybody on that oil rig doesn't want to destroy the fucking planet. Who wants to? Exactly. It's the motherfuckers, the shadow people is what my friends call them. The government, the police, they're all puppets as much as you and me, okay? There's people we'll never see, and you know what? It might even just be a vicious circle where there's actually no one. Everyone's just fucking playing the devil's game, all right? But this fucking ass clown, dude, he tells me, "Fucking man, get out of here!" Like he underestimated my intestinal fortitude, because I maintained a lot of composure and I didn't just start haymakering him in his face because I had a bad morning. Don't we all, right? Waking up is a bad day. But the guy tells me to fuck off and shit, and he's an asshole. And I said, "Whoa, dude."
Appreciate the way he addressed you.
No, it's not even that. I'm telling you, because I don't give a fuck. I'll fight all you guys, dude.
But there's no need for this.
No, I know. No. I'm not. Let me rephrase that. If I were to approach you guys, and he's like, hey, this guy, I don't underestimate anyone. I didn't underestimate him, even when I was threatening to whack him in his legs like my mama did with that little switch laying down over on the ground there. I say, hey, dude, whatever happened to the human condition? The human mind, the human face.
Sure.
Maybe I'm coming over here to be a part of your movement. I said, when you tell me to fuck off, that's not cool, dude.
Yeah, it's not being inclusive.
I said, I get that you care about the environment, dude. I do as well. I have a daughter, even though personally, in my opinion, there's nothing we can fucking do about the planet unless we kill everyone but say 30,000, 300,000 people and use all the different fuels there are.
Right. And
solar.
Who gets to choose that,
exactly. And the oil companies aren't, you know what I mean? The oil companies aren't going to fall for that.
They're not caring either, yeah.
No. We're just discussing.
Can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks, man. Somebody else called. Said you were getting verbal with them, arguing.
Oh, yeah, there's this guy over here.
So what's going on?
I think didn't you drive by earlier?
No, it wasn't me.
Oh, okay.
No.
No, it's not a big deal, man. I don't, I just came over here, seen the sign, and was like, what, you don't like seashells? You know what I mean? It's kind of like you go up to a girl in the club, pardon my French, but go up to a girl and say, hey, you want to get a pizza and fuck? And they're like, what? Fuck no. And you're like, what, you don't like pizza? You know, it was one of those deals. I said, oh, you don't like seashells. And he said, man, get the fuck out of here. I don't have time for you right now. I'm like, whoa, dude, I'm a human just like you. You got a car, you got a tent. I'm just curious.
I just want to make sure, are we going to...
No. I mean, no, I came over to talk to these guys. I just personally think that if these people are trying to care about the environment, which is a pointless endeavor. I tried to speak intelligently to him, and he didn't know his shit. But the thing is, no, and that's fine. But the fact is it wasn't about opinion. I mean, like I told him, I could have been maybe one of your guys coming in to make sure that you guys are treating people with respect. Yeah. I said, what about people? You know, I said, I think PETA is a bunch of idiots because, they'd rather kill every animal on the planet, even, good housebroken animals that love their lives. They want to slaughter them because they're, enslaved. Yeah. But at least they're focused on something that's alive, tangible, and right here. You're talking about Mother Nature, dude. So I figured I'd come down and, shoot the shit. I seen there was more people. I didn't want to come down because I didn't want to seem like a bully, come down here.
I got to get going. Are you just passing through?
I just live right up the road, man.
I was going to be hanging out causing.
No, I wanted to
make
finish.
Sure I don't have to come back.
No, absolutely not.
Don't get near his tent, then. Just leave him be, man. I don't know. You know what I mean?
You're kind of caught in between a rock and a hard place, huh? Because are you? Oh, you're actually okay. You're city Everett. I thought you was the Port Authority or whatever.
Yeah. They help us out once in a while, but they have a right to be here. Just like
no,
you have a right to be here.
No, that was my point to this dude. Is I said, listen, dude, you're an ass clown. I said, listen, I could.
But that's the thing. Just don't deal with him then.
No. I don't want to. No, that's the whole point. Is I just came up as another citizen of Everett to say, hey, be inquisitive. Like, so what do you got going on here? Oh, you don't like seashells, and he just fucking went off on me, and I wasn't really offended. I was just like, that's kind of retarded because you have a movement you're trying to represent, which I get. Right, we discussed. I respect where you're coming from. I just don't respect the face of it.
I'm happy to talk with him.
Just don't talk with the other. If the other gentleman doesn't want to talk, just
well, no, now looking at it, now that the police are involved, it seems kind of petty, but it's really not. It is our world we're talking about, and it is shitty attitude.
So I mean, if you want to talk about it, down.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's what I was telling the officer. I was like,
yeah, mutual respect here. I'm having any trouble.
No, that's good. Yeah. We just got an 911 call. I had to check it out. So.
Dude, I got a 911 call, dude. I'm looking bald, dude.
Thanks for doing your job, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that, sir. Now, my whole thing, man, was, like I just told the officer, I've told you, all bullshit aside, I'll cut to the chase. He and I, in his noble, gesture to the world, agree with each other. I care about my planet. I personally wouldn't have even given him the plethora of knowledge I have about these subjects if he hadn't have, just instantly been a total prick to me. And I think you're a guest. I live right here, dude. These are guests. I felt like, hey, dude. I'm inquisitive. You're a guest, kind of, in not in my hood. I don't want to sound fucking thug like, but fair enough.
Well, fair enough. I don't live here. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like we all live in this earth. So I'm happy to share space. And if you like,
is that your girl over there?
Oh yeah,
because I would watch that guy because I think the only reason he's in the movement is for the hot chicks that it attracts. But that hot chick's yours. So go handle that guy and make sure he keeps. There's no threat though, huh? You're not worried about that.
No. There's enough mutual respect, I think.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I just kind of seen you guys, and I kind of had a vibe that it wouldn't be a mob mentality. You guys wouldn't all agree with just being a prick,
We're here to do something.
Yeah.
And that thing was happening this morning.
Yeah. No. I watched it.
He had a job. So he was like, sorry. I'm wasn't very nice about it. And he's been up all night.
Yeah. And I'm not saying I want him to, come over and write me a letter. I just thought I'd tell you guys.
It was very pleasant for either of you.
So,
all right, yeah.
I got you, dude.
I don't think it was. I really don't think it was intentional. And I understand that.
I do. I think
was
it was a poll.
It was fucking go time. I got a text at 4:15 this morning, and I was out of bed. And
what exactly? I mean, what? You seem like an intelligent guy.
What, man?
He didn't really have much information, and I actually was. What is it that you're? Not necessarily. I'm not trying to get into your tactic. You know what I mean? Your plans, but what kind of? Are you just kind of disrupting, kind of like the Indians did with the
literally don't want it to leave, and the only way for it to leave is to go that way.
Yeah.
And if we like get it in the water in kayaks, it should yield to us, but what will likely happen.
So you got stress on your brain too. You're like, that's a big
and the police
fucking
will
boat.
come and yell at us and threaten to arrest us and push us the fuck out of the way.
Yeah,
is likely. That's what happened in Seattle. We tried to, because they have another one of these things that was in Seattle, and we tried to do some of the.
Well, I heard they tried to sneak it into Everett. They tried. Well, how do you sneak that? That's like me telling my wife that the sore is just a. Sore.
Yeah, I don't know about sneaking. I mean, just there hasn't been a lot of talk about it, and it seems like I'm learning now too that it seems more important to their operations in Alaska than we realized, and so like it's becoming more important to us to keep it from leaving.
Yeah.
And so like,
what is the organization?
It was going to leave this morning, right? So like
it is not.
Well, it pulled away and it wasn't turning right, and they stopped and came back, and so like. So
but
what that caused all of us to be like, holy shit. We gotta go right now. We gotta wake everybody up and get them on the water now. And so it was like
part of Halliburton then.
Halliburton, who the fuck is that?
Yeah, you don't know who Halliburton is? Come on, man.
But why would I mean?
They're the puppets behind all the greatest fucking fuckings of the American
guys who
people.
go rebuild after the military blow shit up. I thought.
Well, they build the shit. No, they build the shit that blows up shit.
Oh,
in the war, and then they go and fix it. And then they're also the ones that probably help transport McDonald's and everything else. My dad was pretty pissed when he found out there was a McDonald's.
It's even more than that. So I mean, they actually build the bombs too, and own the companies that rebuild.
Oh, and they probably have they probably were behind the Exxon Valdez and also came up with what is it? Dove. It saves birds. You know what I mean, or whatever.
Right.
You know, they have scientists.
Yeah,
no,
well,
but
I mean,
real quick,
this was like a big plant, right?
Okay, on a bigger scheme of things, what is stopping? I mean, don't you see? I mean, you got to do what you can when you can, but don't you see the reality? I know that absolutely.
I think we've lost our minds, and so
that's proof. I mean,
we're forced. None of us can even stop using. I know.
We're forced. You know, we're addicted to fossil fuel. I get that, but my question is,
drug dealers. I know.
My question, yo, man, what you got on that black tar? Fuck that black tar.
Fucking up our community with their fucking drug, and we're upset about it. Well, like anybody should.
Well, my question though is, how much do you think? You know what I mean? I mean,
I don't know.
I guess if we say why have a war on drugs, war on drugs is a whole other thing. Yeah, that's a whole other thing. That's just another money maker. I think Halliburton's behind that one as well. I guess my point is, what
those guys sell the drugs? That's
what? Right. No, I think they own the land that the poppies are grown on. Probably.
Well, I don't even want to talk about those kind of drugs. I mean, the drugs they make in the laboratories and they sell to everybody. Say,
oh yeah, don't even get me started on that. You know what I think? You know, you're sidetracking me, but that's my DJ name, so we'll go with it. I think that if a pharmaceutical company can sell you a drug they know will have side effects and the severity of side effects, they shouldn't be able to sell it until they have the antidote.
Well, okay, we can the same way about the oil.
You start feeling weird because you take your Wellbutrin and then you take this antidote and you're good.
It's fucking up our communities, and so like we're.
But how are we?
It's only the beginning, though.
It's the end, dude. Well, this is the end of the planet.
It's the beginning of like not using fossil fuels.
Like I was telling him, it's like a cancer patient. It's like a terminal cancer patient.
Humans might die, but the planet's gonna live.
Yeah, oh, it'll always be here. It'll just morph and become something different.
It might kill all of us.
Yeah, but like, that's kind of the point. Is it seems kind of like it's seems kind of vain to think, oh, we're humans and we're going to save humans. This planet is not going anywhere. Even when an asteroid hits, it's going to turn into dust and become like the new drug on Mars or whatever. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I just was curious. He's not very versed in his movement, and that's fine. I get it. You know what I mean? When I first became a skinhead, I didn't know all the ska groups and all the best skank moves. You know what I mean?
I don't like to talk to the media. I prefer not to talk to the police.
Yeah, fuck the police. He was pretty cool though.
We have people in our group who do that because I don't want to talk to them, and some other people.
Yeah, well, I mean,
we don't all do the. We don't. It takes all of us to get this done.
I got you. I mean, I got you in the first place. I wasn't coming over here. You know what I mean? I wasn't coming over here to try to get like my time back or anything. You know what I mean? That's impossible. I just wanted to clown on him a little bit more. I'll be honest.
He came by in an opportune moment this morning and startled him, and he felt. You know,
what time is that? Because it wasn't.
He said it was barely light, like it was dusk.
No, it was his phone went off one time.
I was waking up and just like coming up here at that point too. So I was like, it's just oh my god, I'm in bed. And what do you?
Yeah, he was like, hey, why don't you stick around? Why don't you stick around until my guys get here? And I was like, dude, I've been beat by girls worse than I could ever admit to.
No.
Bring it. I'm trying to be intellectual and have a conversation with you, and you started off with. Man, fuck you, get the fuck out of here. I'm like, wow, your movement. I had $100 bill in my wallet, sir. Was going to give